welcome to AutoStar, Thomas's new venture. Thomas, congratulations on your new place. This is really, really awesome. So anybody can just drive in, right?
Yes, anytime.
Just drive in anytime, or do they need to make an appointment or anything like that?
Just give us a call.
All right.
So if it's busy, we'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. S2000. Sorry, S660. So yeah, Thomas is getting a lot of nice customers already.
Yeah.
So this place is called AutoStar Car Wash in Kuchai Lama.
Yes.
But Thomas, you are going to open up a few more, right?
Yes, in Shalam.
Shalam.
Let's confirm the best secret.
Okay. All right. So very, very cool. Very nice setup you have here. I like the way you have put everything on the side there. It's not hanging over the car or anything.
It's occupational hazard.
Occupational hazard, yeah.
Look cleaner.
Absolutely.
And very soon, in February, when we receive the stock,
Yep.
we'll use Pro Nano for our contactless car wash.
Pro Nano?
Yes.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Thank you. So let's have a look at this place. Very nice, very sticky place to walk on. We are testing the S60 T8 right now. Gorgeous. Yeah, there we go. S60 T8R. Ken has brought in his E36 328i manual, and Irfan's car is in front there, just done already. So, yes, if you need a good car wash, this is the place to be. Vacuuming is being done over there, but we'll get this car washed first. I just took it over today, got it for a couple of days, and stay tuned for that review. Coming soon. Yes, so there she is. Forgot to mention just now, this car is a plug-in hybrid, and that's the port right there. Lovely, lovely color. It's like an orangey red. Very pretty. Yes, the PHEV needs to be charged up a little bit. But I tell you what, folks, this thing is a monster. Just below 300,000 ringgit, but you get a PHEV that puts out a ridiculous amount of power. I'm not really sure, but I think it's 400 bhp or something like that. 0 to 100 in 4.4 seconds, over 600 Newton meters of torque. That's all you need. That's more than you need, actually.
Wow, look at her now.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, Thomas. Good job, good job. You guys are doing a very, very good job.
I didn't notice how clean it is, how shiny it is until I washed it.
Until you washed it,
Because
yeah.
yesterday was quite rainy all day.
And I think when you got the car, so it was not that clean, right?
No, not clean.
Yeah.
It was rainy all day.
Nice,
I
very,
was
very
thinking to wash
nice.
it, but every time I think washing, the rain comes.
This is the one with what, 400 bhp, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and 640 Newton meters of torque.
Yes.
That's a lot of torques. Hey, how's it going, folks? Can you hear that? I mean, apart from the air conditioning, can you hear this? It's like, okay, I turn off the aircon then. Nothing, yeah. That's what you get with a PHEV. You can actually sneak up on people and they won't realize you're there. You can just tail them, and next thing they know, they turn around and there's a freaking huge Volvo S60 T8R design behind them. So you just cruise, silent running, quiet. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No sound whatsoever. Lovely. So yes, I'm in the new Volvo. Well, actually it's not new. It came out in 2019, but because this year, yeah, we're still on the last day of 2020. This year was so nothingness that to me is still considered new, and it's been a while since I've driven a new Volvo. As you know, I have a Brickwagon at home, which is from like 30 years ago, and it's like chalk and cheese. So yeah, I'm still on battery power. It hasn't even, the rev counter hasn't even come on yet. It's still on battery power. I can actually get home all the way quite easily from Kenzone just now on just battery power. Yeah, but it's very, very hot. So I think I need to turn on the air conditioning. There's this big touch screen here, which is where you turn on the, yeah, there we go, a little bit better. You know what, I'm still on battery power. I have not moved yet. And now I'm going to merge into traffic, and it's still just so quiet. It's unbelievable. But it's too hot. There's no tint on this car, so it's too hot. I got to turn the aircon back on again, and that's all you're gonna hear, the blower of the air conditioning. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Okay, the traffic's pretty heavy today for the eve of 2021. Let's hope 2021 is a lot better than what 2020 was. Like I've told everybody, if 2020 was one of my Weevils, I would have set fire to it ages ago. Yeah, I'm still cruising on battery power now, but if I wanted to, I can just put my foot down. Oh, there comes the engine. Whoa. So with the electric motor alone, okay, the engine just kicked in. With the electric motor alone, I'm getting upwards almost 100 Newton meters of torque. With the internal combustion engine in as well, plus the electric motor, I'm getting about 640 Newton meters of torque. 640 Newton meters of torque. That's crazy. With 413 brake horsepower. How mad is that? And this is a Volvo. It's supposed to be, you know, calm, collected, safe, sedate. But it is bonkers when it comes to performance and power. It is absolutely crazy. For just under 300,000 ringgit, it's about 295 for this car. So for just under 300,000 ringgit, you can get yourself this kind of performance, which is just insane. It is mind-boggling. Sorry, there's a bit of a backlog of traffic here, so I need to speed up a little bit. Just like that. Wow. So you know what? Merging onto the highway, merging into fast-moving traffic, not a problem at all. And then you can come to a complete stop, and the engine shuts off to save even more power. Wow, crazy. I want to stop and show you this car because I have to admit this car is just quite amazing. Forget the Volvos you used to know, even from the generation before this, the previous generation S60, which if you can get the 2.3T is quite a nice car. 2.3, yeah, the 2.3 T5, very nice car if you can get that. If you can get one of those, yeah, auto hold, so I can take my foot off the brake pedal and it'll just hold in place. I can turn this off, I can turn off the auto hold, but immediately the handbrake will come on, just to be on the safe side. There we go. Press brake pedal while disabling. So if I press the brake pedal and disable the auto hold, the car will move by itself. So keep it on. Keep it on, the car doesn't move. Nice. But that's not a new thing. I mean, a lot of cars already have this. In fact, all cars should have this, because I've noticed a lot of cars, drivers, especially in automatic cars, if the car is still in D and you're stopped at a light and you remove your leg from the your foot from the brake, the car will creep forward very quietly, and the next thing you know, you've rear-ended the car in front of you. So yeah, all cars should have that. One small complaint though that I have, the glove box is pathetically small for something this big right here, this intrusive. It's a tiny glove box, and I thought there was a false bottom here, but there isn't. It actually is that tiny, which is very surprising. You can't put anything bigger than maybe a sunglasses case that's about that thick. That's the only thing that maybe you can put inside. That's it. So here we go. 640 Newton meters of torques, which is so brilliant. And the engine kicks in, the internal combustion engine, or ICE, kicks in so seamlessly. You really can't even feel it. You really can't even feel it. This car and the seats. I gotta talk about the seats a little bit. True story, yeah. I had a sore back some time ago, and it just so happened I had to pick up a Volvo test car. It wasn't this one, but it was something else. And I'll tell you, these orthopedically designed seats, it cured my back problem. I kid you not. True story. Hashtag hand on heart. True story. After I returned the car, after driving it around for a few days and returning it, it had cured my back problem. Really, no joke. That's how good these seats are. Not only are they comfortable and supportive and hold you in place. They keep your spine at the perfect angle. Okay, that's wrong. I'm pretty sure that's not the angle of your spine, or maybe it is. But it keeps your spine at the optimum angle so that when you're driving, it actually keeps your back straight. So you can drive this car to Kingdom Come and you will not feel tired. It's just that amazing. So yes, back then I was writing articles, I was not doing videos. So I actually wrote the article based around the fact that this Volvo cured my back problem. No joke, really. The seats are electronic, of course, both left and right front seats are electronic. And there's a multitude of settings that you can put it on. You can even adjust the lumbar support, the part here that actually pushes your back out. Yeah, so you can even adjust that. You can adjust everything, let's put it that way. And now I'm cruising again in this quiet little neighborhood. And it's just so amazing. Really, really cool. So I'm gonna park and show you this car. So as you can see there, I'm just using battery power on the right there. And let me just show you these seats, how gorgeous they are. So yep, that's the passenger seat, and the driver's seat is exactly the same. But so you just cruise along, yeah? You just cruise along quietly. You can listen to the birds on the outside when you're still in battery power. And all you need to do is put your foot down. I'm not going to do that just yet because there's a car in front of me. But that's this huge screen, this touch screen I was telling you about. And it's actually very, it's quite easy to use, I would say, until you have to change the settings. Close that. So when you need to change the settings, it's just swipe across, and those are all the settings there. So hunting for those settings while you're driving, not a good idea because they're a bit small. Yeah, there's head-up display, there's stuff like that, but it's a bit small, and so set the whole car up before you drive off. So you see battery power, then you put your foot down. Oh my goodness, that is just ridiculously amazing. 640 Newton meters of torques, 450 alone just from the engine, another close to 100 from the electric motor. Wow. Combined with 413 bhp and a 8-speed ZF gearbox. Damn. Just unbelievably amazing. Unbelievably amazing. So now I'm stopped at a traffic light. The engine's gone off, but the air conditioning is still cold. So yeah, very nice. And here we go off again in total silence. Really, really nice. Sorry, I just want you to experience as much of this as I can show you from a video. The engine's on, you can hear that. So again, these are all the settings that you have, which, like I said, it's a little bit difficult to navigate while you're driving. It's going to take a lot of attention away from the front of you, which should not be. But these are all the settings that you have, and it's not just this screen. You can actually, there's more. So yeah, let me just stop and show you all these settings that you can set the car up before driving. Yeah, there we go. So let's stop here, give you a look from the outside of this amazing S60 T8. Right, so this was the auto hold I was talking about. I can take my foot off the accelerator even though the car is still in D, and it won't creep forward, which is very cool. So yeah, here we go. You got camera, it's a 360-degree camera. You can see all around you basically. There's also, if you notice there just now, there's park in and park out. It will actually let you park the car. This CTA is cross traffic alert. If you're reversing and suddenly there's people walking or a bike going by or a car going by, you will actually it will actually beep and show you what's going on. So let's go back. Oh, this is the navigation, sorry. So let's go back. Hey, okay, back to the home screen. That button gets you back to the home screen just in case you lose your way. There's cruise control, adjust passenger seat. Check this out, this is cool. So when you press this, and you play with the seats on your side, see this side, yeah, you can actually adjust the passenger seat. So I'm not sure if it works when somebody's sitting on it, but you can have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, so when you turn it off, then you basically adjust your own seat. How clever is that? This is very cool. If you want to change your wipers, you just press that, and the wipers go up and stay there, so you can change your wipers, or it's actually called a wiper service position. Very nice. Take it off, it goes back to its own place. Cruise control, park assist, head-up display. I don't know if you can see the head-up display or not. Let me see if I can get you to see the head-up display. Well, it's there. If you notice, and that little blinking thing there, yeah, that's the head-up display, which you can turn off, or I like it on. So this actually allows you to adjust the head-up display, which is very, very cool. Let's say because this is my actual drive line of sight. So if you were slightly shorter, you could raise the seat, of course, and then lift up the head-up display. Right, distance alert. Yeah, this is very nice. This you shouldn't, but if you play with your phone a lot in the car, always have this on. Yeah, I don't, so I turned it off. This actually keeps you from a safe distance from the car. In front of you, blind spot, road signal information. It actually reads the signboards, things like this. Collision avoidance assistance. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna test that. Testing this stuff is quite scary. Yeah. So then we've got all kinds of connectivity systems. There's only 3 screens. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's all here. Lots and lots of stuff. A bit of trivia for you. There is more computing power in this car than what it took to send those 3 guys to the moon, if you believe the moon landing was not faked, in the 60s. They use less computing power to send guys to the moon than there is in this car. And you know what? I gotta admit, that frightens me a little bit. But let's go see this car from the outside, okay? That's how you turn off the engine. How cool is that? And that grrr sound you heard was the parking brake coming on by itself. So here we go. Let's go outside, and I shall not cut. Let you all see this car from the outside, which is quite. If you think the inside is cool, wait till you see the outside. In the meantime, I shall pop the bonnet. Yeah, maybe in a while, if I can find it. I think it's on that side there. Anyway, talking to myself as usual. So here we are again at the paddock. Looks like it's gonna rain, of course, because the car is clean, so of course it's gonna rain. But look at this thing. Look at that. Thor's hammer, headlights. And one thing I wanted to show you that's very, very cool. When you open the door, oh yeah, these are puddle lights. Right here, these are puddle lights. They're on both the front and back door handles. Check that out. Our design. Lovely. So there she is, the Volvo S60 T8 R design. And yeah, Volvo sneakily and cheekily calls it a twin engine. If you can see that, twin engine, all-wheel drive. Twin engine because of the electric motor and the internal combustion engine, of course. And something else to drool over, this car is turbocharged and supercharged for a combined output of 413 bhp and 640 Newton meters of torques. Look at those seats. Look at the seats. I want these seats in all my cars. And it's even, you know, really comfortable at the back. Look at that. Awesome.
Saved about 500 bucks. You save about 1,000 plus.
To work out cheaper for me.
4,000.
215, even more.
It's for 200 plus. 400 bucks of savings.
So, you ready to see the heart of the beast? Not much to see, really. Well, of course, bonnet struts, but not really that much to see. There's a cover, and in there somewhere lurks a supercharger and a turbocharger. Supercharger for low end, turbocharger for high end. This car has got quite a lot of power to put down. So yes, it needs all-wheel drive. Absolutely brilliant. solid, absolutely solid. Now, one thing I would have done differently if I was Volvo. Now, I'm not a car designer, I'm not a stylist. Looks are subjective, but they've already got this very nice flat back here. I would have put the door handle in here and hidden this. I don't know, just make it straight, make it flat. Maybe the front door a little bit wider, longer, sorry, and then the door handle here. But then again, you don't want to accuse them for copying Alfa Romeo, so let it be. It's really gorgeous. This car is really, really beautiful. And this color, I hope the GoPro is picking it up. This color is just amazing. It's like a orangey red, crimson matte. No, it's gloss, crimson gloss orange something, whatever. It's beautiful. And these Thor's hammer headlights, gorgeous. Full LED active high beam system. What is an active high beam system? If you've got your high beams on and the car senses there's an approaching vehicle, it'll automatically dim the headlights for you. So nice. So one thing about touchscreens I don't like, yeah, you can see all the smudges starting already. So keep a clean cloth in your car and wipe it down a bit. Starting the car is just like this. Foot on the brake, of course. And it starts up. Aircon comes on. It's actually ready to go. You can see there, it's ready. And sneak it into D twice. Going into N is very easy. It's just that little button there. That button puts you in park. Sorry, not N. And then you're ready to go. That's the handbrake. The car is actually ready to go. If I lift my foot off the accelerator, it'll stay because I've got the auto hold on. But you press the accelerator and it just goes. It disconnects the auto hold. And this is hybrid power, battery power. Silent, quiet. So that's what you get when you're reversing. I'm in R right now, and that's exactly what you get. And a whole bunch of sounds that actually come off from around the car to show you in which where the danger is. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, put it in D, and it's ready. And I don't see any cars going around, so I thought I'd just give you a little bit of acceleration feel. Why not, eh? So auto hold is on. You just have to put your foot on the accelerator, and this is what 640 Newton meters of torque feels like. Holy smokes! Wow! Oh my god. Forgot to tell you about this, sorry. That's the drive modes. You got pure, constant all-wheel drive, pure, hybrid, individual, power, sporty driving. So very, very cool. And you can just change it through doing that. Very nice. Everyday use, individual, power, sporty driving. Constant all-wheel drive. Oh, constant all-wheel drive as well. Nice. I think we'll keep it at hybrid, everyday use. Okay, so almost time to send this car off. And I have to say, I'm going to miss it. But would I buy a car like this? Actually, no, I wouldn't. I gotta be honest, all these electronics and all these computerization, remember what I said about more computing power than what it took to send people to the moon? It kind of scares me because, fine, it's under warranty and everything, and anything goes wrong, you can always send it back, but there's so much tech in this car. And not just this car, but, you know, most modern day luxury cars, just so much technology in there that it's kind of scary, actually. And like I've said, most of these techs, all this technology is just there to assist you. It's not supposed to take over the driving, yeah? You're supposed to still be in charge, and you're the one supposed to be in command of this car. But the car does so much for you that I think it's breeding complacency. I really do. And yeah, that's not a good thing. That's definitely not a good thing. But I gotta say, this is one spectacular car. Very, very, very nice. And if you have the means, by all means, as I say, if you have the means, by all means, yeah, you're not gonna regret it. Go take a test drive, see if this suits you. I mean, honestly, if you're looking for a car in this segment and you have the budget for it, 300k, just under, you would be wise to go check out this Volvo S60 T6. It's just really, really amazing. Really, really amazing. One thing that I don't like though, and this is prevalent even in the V60, the SXC60, the brakes. Because it's using a brake regenerative, brake energy regeneration. That's a tongue twister. Now try saying that really quick. Brake energy regeneration. Try saying that real quick. But anyway, because it's using burr, the brake feel, it's like you press the brakes and there's nothing. Then suddenly your face is on the windshield. So yeah, that's one of the things about this car that I don't like. So finally, yes. No car is perfect. I mean, I found fault in a Lamborghini Aventador, for God's sake. So what more a Volvo? But what a Volvo. What a Volvo. And once you get used to it though, and again, remember, I've only had this car for like 12 hours. Once you get used to it, I'm sure it's going to be fine. Absolutely going to be fine. But for now, it's really hard to regulate the brake pressure. It's like hitting a board. You hit the board and then you push, and if you push hard enough, the board breaks. But this one is like hitting a board, and then the board gives a little bit. Next thing you know, there's no more board. So it's really a bit ridiculous. But then you cruise around quietly, and the car is just fine. And then you put your foot down, and the car just goes. It's like an endless arc of acceleration. It's crazy. You could be just pootling around and you put your foot down and then it's gone. It's just gone. Everything else in the mirror becomes a speck. Holy cow. What a car. Really, what a car. You are gonna have so much fun in this car. Forget about the 2 liters per 100 kilometers claimed fuel efficiency. Yes, I said 2 because with the PHEV and the internal combustion engine running at optimum, apparently it's 2 liters per 100 kilometers. Like, what the fish? But that's just on paper. In the real world, you're never gonna get that. Never, ever, no way. You know why? Because this power is just so addictive. Oh, this 640 Newton meters going to all 4 wheels. It's just, you can put your foot down flat and let the steering wheel go, and the car will just go track in a straight line. That's how well this car puts the power down. When you want the power, when you absolutely must have that power. If you're power crazy, this is definitely the car for you. For sure. For sure. It's just brilliant. So okay, anyway, that's it. I think I'm gonna give this car, I've got to give this car to one of the team members, and there's still just under half a tank of fuel. I think that should be enough, because we've only got it for the next few days, and whoever gets it next is gonna enjoy it very, very much. Stay tuned, lots more to come next year. Yeah, it's the last day of the year. Thank you so much for being here with me in 2020. It's been a tough year, but we all got through it, and I'm very, very happy about that. Thank you so much. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure making these crazy videos for you on the second stupidest automotive channel on YouTube. I'm so glad you're here. Please hang around. Lots more to come. And until the next one, you all take care. Bye. Happy New Year. I just put it in power and it immediately turned on the engine. So let's see what power is all about. Red light. I think that might be quite scary actually. But yeah, let's hold on and find out. Remember, quarter mile, live your life 1/4 mile at a time. One good thing about the auto hold, you can just rest your foot on the accelerator, and when it turns green, just gun it and see what happens. Whoa! Shit! God in heaven! What?